Welcome to Discover Indie Film. I'm Jeff Howard, and sitting across from me, I have JB Singh Ghuman Jr. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And we just had a wonderful conversation. It is the podcast before this one. In fact, I'm going to be like a fancy podcast guy and say that was episode 606. Why did I say 606? I've never talked that way before. 606. 606.
I think 06 is good, though. That's like a visual personification
Kind
of
of
it.
is, right?
Yeah.
And it's not 60. It's not the letter O. It's a zero. And you are currently listening to episode 607 with JB because JB stuck around to answer the Discover Indie Film 4 questions. Yes, this is a 4 questions episode, which means JB will be answering. Name 3 films that you love. Name an underrated film. Name an underrated, overrated, and then lesser known for people to seek out. I've only been rattling off that list for 8 years, so
Wow.
Forgive me for getting it wrong. But by the way, links to JB's work will be in the show notes, so make sure you listen to the podcast before this one to learn all about JB, and then go watch the work. Click on those links. But right now you're about to find out about JB's taste in film. So you want to name some favorites?
Yes. I'm making sure I got the title right. Yeah, there you go. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. It's believe me, it was a funny transition for me to realize that people would like come in with their list and like be prepared. I love it. I love it.
Okay, so you want my 3 top favorite?
They don't have to be just
Well,
3
yeah, that's
films.
not really fair.
I know
It's
it's
like
funny.
your favorite song. I'm like,
if you can, but
Yeah.
But I understand, like, say the 3 top.
Yeah.
I try to lower the pressure on it by saying just 3 films that you love, so that the favorites change all the time, and
No, facts.
you know.
And it's cinema, so stories are like songs, and sometimes you're in the
Yeah.
mood for this, and it's the best, and sometimes you're in the mood for this, and it's the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So loosely, but if I had to pick 3, I would say Fifth Element.
I love Fifth
Love
Element.
Fifth Element. Oh gosh, why am I doing this? No, I knew this. Fifth Element. Legend by Ridley Scott.
Oh yeah.
Fifth Element, Legend. I'm so sorry. I should have written it down.
Talk about a lot of imagination in those two.
That's so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Gosh, what was my third one? Oh, Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
So,
It's one of the most beautiful films ever made.
can I throw in Donnie Darko?
Of course.
Okay.
So definitely one of my jokes is I don't have a black and white striped shirt with a whistle. Like
Okay,
I'm not a referee. I'm
So,
not
yeah.
going to go, "Dude, sorry,
I'm
foul.
gonna
You're
have
not
to
allowed to
squeeze
say
it
a
in.
fourth.
So yeah. But then, like, if anyone sees Spork, they'd be like, "Ugh, it's so dark. There's a lot of like cutting dark comedy. So Drop Dead Gorgeous too. So 5. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So that's it.
You know what's funny is I keep hearing how great Drop Dead Gorgeous
Oh,
is,
it's
and I
so
haven't seen
funny.
it.
It would never fly today. It's highly, highly inappropriate. But I come up on Living Color, so I find that stuff very funny. I know there's a lot of hurtful, bigotry, ignorant people who will take it to a different place. So I totally understand how we're evolving as comedians and storytellers and where the line is for humor. I get it. Like, it's not lost on me. But for the things made in an era that wasn't malintent, but today would be considered malintent because of, unfortunately, the viewers who will see it that way because maybe they side up with bigotry. Totally get it. But it's such a good movie. It's so funny.
Yeah, that is a subject that we would need 17 days to discuss,
Yes.
which is how do you reconcile when art ages poorly, but it still has quality. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing is we can't hold things from previous eras to the standards of our time. We have to hold it to the standards of their time, I think. But also look at it and recognize what was wrong with the time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And I will say I'm still in the space today of comedy being ruthlessly cutthroat, and I'm totally down for it as long as everyone gets cut. Like, if every walk of life, every gender, every religion, like, everyone's getting a snowball to the face, I'm like, oh, then I say we should, like, whatever.
Right.
It's not singular perspective.
I mean, you mentioned In Living Color, South Park.
Yeah.
Like
no one's safe.
yeah,
And then I'm like,
and no one's
funny.
no one's and right isn't one of the biggest things to not punch down. That's
Yeah.
right. It's comedy. You should always punch up at authority. Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you're not picking on people who are suffering and are disadvantaged
Right.
severely, but maybe that's what's in Drop Dead Gorgeous. Maybe
it kind of is. You'll see. You'll be like,
picked on.
oh, it's like, I know, but I also feel like if you're in the lane, you're knocking down on, because they say laughter is healing. Humor is healing. It's like an old thing, and I still believe that's true as long as you're in on the joke. It's not healing if you feel shamed or punched down on. I'm like, what's healing about that? That's horrible. But if it's like, if you're an HIV, positive person who wants to tell HIV positive jokes because to you it's healing, you're like, I don't want to ball up and cry. Like, I want to sort of make light of it and tell dark humor. That actually helps me get through my days, and I feel like I'm helping other people who are HIV positive. To that world, I'm like, oh yeah, I get that. But if you're not HIV positive, it's not going to land. And that goes for everything, for mental health issues, and I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well,
Okay.
Question number 2 is a film you feel is underrated.
A film. Oh, that's when I looked up Wicked Little Letters.
Wicked Little Letters.
Yes.
I don't know it.
It came out, maybe. It came out in 2023. It's a British comedy film based on real-life 1920s hate mail scandal in Littlehampton, England, where prolific, vulgar letters were sent to residents, leading to the wrongful accusation of one woman. It's really funny.
I'm just going to this is a blanket statement, but sometimes I'm like, the British are so much funnier than us sometimes.
The dry humor is funny.
British comedy is so special. I mean, obviously, there's great comedy all around the world. There's even, I've seen brilliant German comedy, but the point is, when the British are cutting British humor is so funny.
It's cutting. Yeah. They would consider me a flower. They're very cutting, but it's funny. And this is more like a dramedy. It's actually kind of heartfelt, but it's funny. I think, and then I know no one knows it, and I'm like, wow, what a shame. It's a really solid film.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Well, question number 3 is a film you feel is overrated.
Okay, so I thought about this a lot because anyone who listened to my ramble in the previous podcast, like, I really am on sort of like letting everyone do their thing. So it's hard for me to answer this because I feel like just because it didn't resonate with me, but I really do feel like this for this movie. And if any of the team or anyone from this hears this, I mean no rudeness, so please forgive me. But I feel like Weapons was totally overblown.
I haven't gotten to see it yet, and I have had other people say the same thing to me. And I heard it about Sinners as well. That these are good films, but the hype.
Sinners is amazing.
Oh, okay. So Sinners
I
is
will
amazing.
say Sinners is
I'm
amazing.
still dying to see both.
Like, it's so good. I just bought I'm really big on 12-inch vinyls, and I just got the record, and it's finally coming in tomorrow. I had to pre-order it like 5 months. It's an incredible film.
But
It's
when
really
something
dope.
comes out and it has a ton of hype, sometimes it that does set an expectation, and then you can be disappointed. And then maybe you see the problem is we don't get a chance to rewatch things like we used to.
Yeah.
That streaming messed up the video store experience where you'd be like, you know what? I'm going to pull Weapons off the shelf again and see. And then you're like, without the weight of all the expectations of when it was out and everyone was demanding you see it. Yeah.
Well, you'll see it. I mean, I don't think it's a bad film. I just think, according to the question, what's overrated? I'm like, I don't think it's a bad film. I don't think bad films exist. I just think it's overrated.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing it's a good film.
Yeah.
Just the hype was a bit much.
I mean,
it's really an anti-hype question anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Deep
because
in
I've
its
done
core.
stuff like this in the past, and it turns out this person follows me or I follow them. I was like, oh no.
Well, I make a point of saying I try to I will add on that seriously, JB is not insulting the work because like I am a huge Coen Brothers fan.
Okay.
And my overrated is often, well, sometimes it's Citizen Kane, but it could be other things too, but is often No Country for Old Men because I think it's a great film.
Yeah.
It is a great film. But for me, it's not even in my top 5 of Coen Brothers films. Like, there's other Coen Brothers films that I think everyone is snoozing on.
Yeah.
And that one wins the Oscar, and it beat out There Will Be Blood. And I'm like, well, but that's just me saying Hollywood gets it wrong, that Hollywood always, it does seem like the Oscar always goes to a filmmaker's work, the one after the one they deserved it for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's me trying to make sure that no one sees you as being pointed or cruel for answering my question.
Well, yeah. And again, I'm an eccentric storyteller, so I'm always like, oh gosh, the universe is going to bring this right back. And like, what is this weird ass shit? I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry for cursing.
No, you're allowed to curse.
Okay.
Have I not cursed?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you have.
Maybe you're so soft spoken. I'm having cursed.
Yeah.
Normally I'm
I have modes. There's
proudly
definitely
vulgar.
Okay. Yeah. Same. If you push me, it'll come out. But I try to take the passive path until I can't.
Exactly. And then when you're among friends, like, who can say the most filthy thing possible is the best?
Honestly, well, that goes back to humor.
Yeah.
I feel like even if something would be really hurtful to me, I'm like, I'm okay with it as long as you don't mean it. Like, you're not trying to, and like, you would fight for my rights as an individual. But in this moment, you're at the kitchen table with your circle. I don't care. As long as your heart's in the right place, and don't do it on a platform.
Absolutely.
But if they're like, you overheard me, I'm like, oh, that's fine. Whatever.
No, we're good. All right, so one question left, which is a lesser-known film for people to seek out.
Wasn't that Wicked Little Letters?
Which could have been, Wicked Little Letters, you said, was your underrated. But maybe
underrated.
that was meant,
yeah.
but that was meant to be, but that is actually an excellent lesser-known for people to seek out.
You know what? I do. I want to say Birth, but I don't know if people, was that like a critical hit?
Birth?
Yeah, with Nicole Kidman.
No, that's a lesser-known film.
Is it? I feel like no one knows it.
I don't know it.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's old school. I think it's from like 20. I don't even know. Pre-2020. It's from like 20. It might be like 2206 or something. Gorgeous film. I'm a big music guy, so I don't remember the director. I'm sure she, they is like ultra famous. But the score is by Alexandre Desplat. One of the most beautiful scores I've ever heard. Nicole is incredible in it. And the shots are like, I mean, it's beautiful. It's like a work of art.
That is one of the things I miss. I imagine maybe I'm ignorant and they are out there. But yeah, as a kid of the 70s and 80s and whatnot, like, soundtracks were huge.
Yeah.
Right? Getting soundtracks were huge. And now, there's no record stores. So I don't even know, you know what I mean? Like, soundtracks. I used to listen to soundtracks all the time.
Oh, that's all I listen to. I mean, I don't. I like music too. But I'm a huge vinyl soundtrack guy. Like, obsessed.
Vinyls.
Oh, they're so good.
That's the sound of the sound of someone who let go of their vinyl collection.
Really?
When they realized that life was changing and there was going to be a couple moves coming, and you just say to yourself, do I move with this record collection or I let it go? And
it's clunky. But you got to play some here. You got this gorgeous house. You got your girl. You
got
to play records and dance.
I let go of them around. Let's just say I was preparing for a divorce.
Oh.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to go digital.
Well, that's different.
I know. I was like, I might be living in my car soon, so let's not have 600 records. I did hold on to some, but I actually, because I feel like this might resonate for you, I parked in front of that record store record surplus. I was in West LA, and I called a friend and I said, all right, should I really go through with this? And my friend's roommate answered and I said, I've got to ask you now if David's not there. And Dave, a guy named Dave, said, imagine no possessions.
Wow.
He just quoted John Lennon to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, these are possessions. I have the music.
Yeah.
So I let go of the record collection.
Yeah. And it went to somebody else probably who loved it.
Yeah, and other people discovered great stuff. I did hold on to, I did not sell the Beatles.
Okay, good. Some of them are.
I held on to Beatles, Zappa, and King Crimson, and Stevie Wonder. Those are still in the garage.
Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, also, if anyone else cares and you do, there's going to be soundtrack score festival, headed by Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails. And I think he's starting it here, but it's going to do a whole tour. It's going to be like the Sundance, but for soundtracks. Or no, I'm doing this all wrong. Sorry, I'm a filmmaker. It's going to be like Lollapalooza, but for soundtrack.
So a tour, a music tour where they're all playing film music.
Yeah, and I know it's Trent, who won the Oscar for the Facebook movie with Atticus, his Nine Inch Nails bandmate, and then they won the Oscar for Soul for Disney, which is a gorgeous score. And then I know Danny Elfman's on the tour. And a bunch of other people. It's all like bigwig, very successful composers.
Yeah.
From like huge films. And that's their like concert, which I thought was kind of cool.
That is cool. And they're drawing attention to talk about not focusing on the hits.
Yeah.
They're good for Trent.
Oh, it's good.
Way to go.
And Trent's very amazing. And his wife, Mira Queen, is in my cartoon Spork.
So well, there you go.
She's a diva. She's so fierce. I love her.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'll wrap us up. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, JB, for being here. People should go to the show notes on wherever you're listening, whatever platform you're listening to this on. I believe there's always show notes, and there you can always just click on it, and it'll take you to wherever it's supposed to. So check out JB's work. And now I will thank you for listening again. If you want to learn more about this podcast, go to discoveryindiefilm.com. On social media, it's always at DIFwins. I have quit social media personally, so my wonderful podcast producer, Karina, is the person who will answer messages if you send anything to us on at DIFwins. But I'm on Blue Sky, where it's very quiet. So if you write, it hasn't happened yet, but if anyone listening to this sends a message, actually I haven't checked, just at DIFwins on Blue Sky for a minute, so I should check it at least once a week, but because every time I go, it's dead. It's so dead. I love it. And I will say that when I quit social media in January, it was just a personal thing. And then 4 days later, I started reading a book. And it wasn't planned, but reading books makes you feel good.
Oh, wow.
So I highly recommend people spend more time with books and less with their touch screens. Oh. Is that talk about an old person comment?
No, that's not an old person thing. That's a cultural maintenance thing.
I have heard that maybe the next generation is going to turn away from tech a little more because everyone rebels against the generation before them.
100%.
And if there's a whole generation addicted to their phones, the next generation might be like, there's nothing less cool than being on your phone all the time.
Yeah. And sort of pulling away from it. I think it'll teeter like that as tech evolves.
The need to be cool is what drives our species, I guess.
I know, or be accepted.
We got food and shelter down, actually, maybe 1/5 of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know what percent, but if you're in the part of the world that has enough food and shelter, and we're about to lose ours anyway, but why am I going there?
Read a book.
Read a book. Books there's these libraries. There's a thing in your community, hopefully called a library. And
yes. Reading Rainbow just came back.
There you go.
I saw the headline when I was reading my news on my phone. Sorry. But it said Reading Rainbow is back. The show's been greenlit, so I don't know where it is or where it's playing, but it is back.
Needless to say, Mr. Virtue signaling about quitting social media, I still get a report on my phone once a week that tells me how many hours a day I'm averaging, and I'm like, how can this be? I think it's lying.
It's coercing you to come back.
I'm like, how am I? How could I be on the phone that many? I know. All right. Well, I'm going to thank you again, JB, and I'm going to thank you. I'm going to thank everyone for listening.